Hey everybody, Christian West here. I'm glad that you tuned in to What Would You Do? Welcome to the series of videos where Joe and I ask each other critical questions from the executive protection industry. If you like what you see, click here, like and subscribe. And if you have questions that you want us to answer or try to find a solution to, send them to us via email, text. You can find us on social media. I'm sure you have ideas, or you can post them here and we'll play along and take your question. So, welcome to What Would You Do? Season 2.
Joe, I got this question from a brand new practitioner that hit me up at the last EP Mix. And he goes, I've done the basic training. I've taken the first couple of courses. What are the 3 best advice that you can give me to get to the next level in my career? What would you say if you had to tell the brand new people coming into the industry, not training-wise in a course fashion, but if you had to give them 3 pieces of advice to take it to the next level, what would those 3 advice?
No, yeah, great question. So not training though.
Not training that you have to go away and pay for.
Okay. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, I get it. Yeah. Not a class that you're going to say driving class. Yeah. Let's say that's already done. One is networking doesn't just mean going to EP mixers. There's a huge part of it. Handshakes are better than posts.
Absolutely.
But networking is everything. I just got a call a little bit ago saying, hey, I need 2 guys from Miami. And, so that's networking. I'm not making anything out of them. I'm not getting in the way of that. I'm just connecting dots. That's networking. That's
a good one.
Interpersonal. And so the more people you know, the more people that know you, it's constant networking. And of course, networking is just huge. 2 is, it's almost like what I call like unofficial mentorship. And what I mean by that is pick people to watch. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's been huge for me. So, and that's why I share this is, don't pick people that are just, loud on social media. That's not a good barometer for, success or whatever, but pick the people that work in the segment of the industry that you want, that are successful, truly successful. See what they do, see how they do. I mean, like for me, getting into this, I'm watching the guys like you, Brian Leake. I'm watching those kind of guys, and I see how they do it, and I'm like just thinking, like, man, how do I, do it like that? Well, obviously, it works for them. Might not 100% what they do work for me. I can't wear a black T-shirt everywhere, but but the little things that they do, you'll pick up a lot.
So pick the black shirt.
So like I call it the unofficial mentorship, just kind of
that's actually a
and then 3 is it's kind of along the same lines. But it's pick up what you can from who you can. When you're working, when you're talking to them, ask the questions. Ask the questions. And this is what drives me nuts with a lot of people in the industry is they don't, kind of put themselves out there by asking the question. So like if I see somebody do something that I'm like, why did they do that? First of all, there's a lot of guys in the industry that are like, that's wrong. Right? That guy's an idiot. He's doing it wrong. If I see somebody doing something that I don't agree with, I'm actually interested. I'm like, hey, why'd you do it that way? And asking the questions. So, networking, and again, that like unofficial mentorship, like watch the right people, and then just have that learner's mentality of, asking the questions. And, hey, what should I do here? Why'd you do that? And asking the questions and, just being that sponge about what you don't know.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. Yeah. If you want to know what I told the guy, the first one I told the guy was to make yourself available.
Mm-hmm.
If they can't find you, they're not going to look for you, right? But chances are they won't go looking for you, but you make yourself available by networking and being out there. So I guess we're on the same sheet of music.
The networking aspect. Yeah.
The other one I told people was like, be positive even when it's hard, right? Because our industry has such weird thing about negativity. We thrive in talking shit.
Yeah.
We thrive in negativity around other people instead of being positive about building an industry. I mean, look at it. In 15 years, we have become over $500 million business and we keep growing. It's awesome. It's not negative.
Yeah.
Before, when I started, I mean, we had to look for the details.
Yeah.
You had to move for work. Now there's details all over. Isn't it great? There's nothing negative. I don't get it. So even when it gets hard, be positive. And the last thing is, like you said, the learner mentality. Even if you don't go to training classes, right? There's so much you can learn. You can learn from TV. You can learn from the internet, but you can also learn from your friends. And, I feel that most people who's been in this industry is generally very helpful.
Yeah.
Just get them at the right time, and we don't expect them to
Stop what they're doing.
Yeah, stop and drop everything they have. I usually say to people that hit me up, I'll try to get around to you, and I don't mind if I don't get back to you that you have to hit me up again, because I truly believe in helping people. Yeah. But I will get back to you if I can, and if not, ask me next time you see me. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Ask questions, be out there.
Yes, red line.
Yeah, and when we recruit people and stuff like that, it's rare that I see a follow letter or I see a resume or whatever that starts by saying, this is who I am, and I'm a very positive, energetic, and all person, right? That kind of the words that stick with me more than the negativity. So I think that there's so much of these new people that we can save from getting into that negative environment.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.